Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back playing some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Erlenberg. This is a tier 10 game. About a third of the team is tier 10s. A couple tier 9s and a bunch of tier 8s. Though they have a lot of tier 9s. Interesting. So this is Ronnok. He's driving his T-44. He has Ash somewhere around here. Oh, way over there in a Tiger 2. And Seth driving an STA-1. So, I mean, it's going to be a platoon game, so it's always nice to have allies you can actually count on, right? So there is quite a bit of arty on the other team, well, quite a bit of arty on both teams. So, everybody's going to have to continue moving as much as possible. Ooh, nice shot on the T-32. Poor guy didn't know what was about to hit him. And followed up by our M48 Patton. Ooh, looks like the 12T burned to death. Ooh, that was kind of a tight squeeze to fit through there, but that's okay. Ronnok still managed it. Looking for a shot on this E50M. Looks like he's... Oh yeah, you can see the shot through there. Nice shot. Our T-54 is getting himself beaten up though. Oh, there's a lot of tanks over here. Oh, there's the M50M. Looks like, oh, Ronnok probably had a shot on him just before if he hadn't backed up quite as fast, but you know, better be safe and continue sticking around to fight out the rest of this battle. Now we've already lost the T-54, whereas the only thing they've lost is a scout tank, so... Oh crap, we just lost the T-57. Okay, this is starting to go slightly... not great. Though the other team is complaining apparently about camping on his own team. Which I can understand considering the fact that Ash and our E5 have pushed all the way through their side of the city, and ooh, look at that. Nice shot on the front of an E75 that didn't know he was there. Excuse me. Do still have a little bit of a cough, so I may go silent all of a sudden, or whatnot. Oh, it looks like Ronnok's just trying to put shots into that E75, but all he's doing is actually just repeatedly knocking the guy's tracks off. Oh, well, that's going to be a problem. We just lost Ash and Seth in the span of about 2 seconds. We are currently down 6 tanks, whereas they only have lost 3. Okay, this is starting to go a little bit sideways. Now, Ronnok is still poking out, firing shots when he can, and all in all, just catching people unawares. Oh, bounced off the front of the T-121. Oh well. Now he does have to be careful as, yeah, the E50M is looking like it may have been about to make a move, but he didn't, so that's good. That means Ronnok is safe for a little bit more. Oh, rushed the shot. Didn't get that nice, easy flank shot into the E50M. Oh, well, the T-60 is going to have a problem unless Ronnok can get in here and bully this E50M. Now, this is a tier 8 tank trying to bully a tier 10 tank. This tends not to go well unless you really do know what you're doing. Ooh. So Ronnok is trying to set up for some side scraping, though he's got to be really careful because if he sets himself up at the wrong angle, he's not going to be around long enough to realize his mistake. T-62A is taking shots at Pershing. He's trying to... I'd say he's trying to get a look around this corner without actually going around the corner. He wants to figure out where that E50M has snuck off to. And it looks like he likely fell back quite far. So Ronnok's just gonna... Oh, bother, that's a problem. Well, that was a shot he didn't need to take. Oh well. Ooh, there's the E50M again. Ooh, took a shot, but thankfully the E50M shot Ronnok and not the T-62A. So the T-62A cannon is still in this. Now I thought Ronnok had just tracked the E50M, but I guess he probably either repaired it really fast or more likely just damaged the tracks and didn't actually break it. Come on, buddy. Poke out. You know you want to. Oh! The arty shot just barely missed. And the E50M took out the T-62A. Now Ronnok was trying to cover the guy, but didn't want to sit there and just take a pot shot. Ooh, takes his tracks off this time. And he's took that amazingly painful shot to the front, and it took his ammo rack, so he's had to use his repair kit on his ammo rack, and he just bounced a shot off the front of him. So now he does not have the health to get shot anymore. He really does have to... Oh, great, now there's two of them. Now thankfully he does have a patent with him, so it is still 2 guns on 2 guns. Good shot, and there's the T-32 dead. Now Mark's just going to swing back around, so the E50M is going to have problems. The Patton is putting shells into the E50M while the E50M is trying to shoot at Ronnok, but not having any success at that, which is good. Now Ronnok is currently using gold shells. This is because he really does have to put every shell through this guy if he wants to win this fight. There, good. Okay, so now we can ease up a little bit because he's killed anybody who was scouting him out. However, the downside is we have an ISU, and then the rest of his team is made up of arty. So if this ISU dies, then it's gonna be a problem. Nice shot on the E5, again using some of his last gold rounds to make sure he penetrates. He does want to take these guys out as fast as he can, and he does want every single shot to go in at this point in time, because any more bounces and it's pretty much just throwing the game away. Ooh, T-28. That's a problem. Now, as much as he has to kill the T-28, he does not want to get shot by it. So he's letting... he's actually going to use the dead tank for cover and take pot shots as he can. Now, we have lost our ISU. Was that a friendly? No, it was not a friendly. Okay, so he blows the enemy's track off, and now he can get around the back of the T-28, and this is a dead T-28. There is nothing at this point in the time the T-28 can do. He is actually on this side of the T-28 so that the T-28's arty cannot kill him. This is why he's here. Now, honestly, it's a public match, so more than likely the arty would just shell the T-28 and call it even, but it's still a good tactic. You know, the fact that he's using it is brilliant. Okay. Now, he killed the entire T-28 with standard shells, okay? He had to. He needs at least, well, he needs as many shells as he can possibly keep when he runs up against the Destroyer of Worlds back there. Ooh. That's nice juke on the M53-55, and then takes it out. Now that guy definitely had the chance to kill him if he had, well, he missed the shot, but then if he had tried to ram Ronnok, a ram would have killed Ronnok more than likely. Now there is only a Lorraine left on his team, and I'm certain that as soon as the Destroyer Worlds finds the Lorraine, there's not going to be a Lorraine anymore. So this is going to leave Ronnok in a 2v1 against a Destroyer of Worlds and a T-92. This is going to be a tight game. One way or the other, it doesn't matter. Everybody is on such low health that a missed shot or the tiniest of mistakes is going to be enough to end this game. Boom. Dead. Good. Okay. Now the game isn't won yet. It's just a lot more even. Now if he goes around that corner, he's probably dead. So you see him drive this way until the T-92 disappears from sight. That means the T-92 is now has a decision to make. He knew Ronnok was going to go circle behind him, so he's probably turning around to look behind him. Now Ronnok is going around this building to make sure he's not proxy spotted, and he's going to pop out, and there we go. The back of a T-92, and this poor guy has made his last mistake. That's game. Great game. 3,200 experience without his daily double with the premium account, however. Now there was a little tiny action payout in there somewhere. This of course was his ace tanker. He also picked up a Oskin's medal. I don't know why he didn't get a Pascucci's, because he did deserve it, destroying the T-92 and both M53-55s, but for some reason he just didn't achieve it. I don't know why. A high caliber, yeah, and Top Gun was just kind of a formality by the end of all of this carnage. I've witnessed many games where the hero is above the rest of his team. However, I have witnessed very few games in which the hero is so far above the rest of his team. He was just light years ahead of anyone else on his team as far as experience and damage, achieving 4,800 damage and over a grand more than the Destroyer of Worlds on the other team. He fired 29 shots and most of those hit and then went in. Did some serious damage. He absorbed quite a few blows. Thankfully, at least one of them bounced and one of them was eaten by his tracks. So he didn't die, but mostly by the skin of his teeth. He was in a tier 8 tank in a tier 10 game, dealt almost 5 grand damage, and made 71k in credits. Now he spent a lot of that in ammo, but he still walked away with 77k credits in a tier 8 tank and a tier 10 game. Base experience, he made 1,700. A little bit of an action payout, premium account totals up to about 3,200. This was an amazing game to watch. Thank you so much, Ronnok, for sending it in. Thank you for watching and hitting that like or subscribe button. I'm still blown away by this game. I will see you guys next time. This is ioEther out.